And we're back with WSJ Lunch Break. I'm Wendy Bounds. At one upcoming auction, the bids are all in the bag already. Christina Binkley, Wall Street Journal's on-style columnist and a veteran fashion industry reporter. She's here to report for us on the hot wars for handbags. Chris, couldn't make this up if you tried. Now, scores of women in one room building thousands of dollars on used handbags, some of them with stains on them. I don't know. Tell us about the event.
You know, this is great. This is actually coming from a major auction house. There's Christie's, there's Sotheby's, and there's Heritage. 3 years ago, Heritage started having a twice-a-year handbag and luxury accessories auction. It's almost entirely handbags, and it's all the highest-end handbags you can imagine. So it's Hermes and Chanel and Gucci. The list goes on. Lots of little Judith Lieber bags that could hold like your cell phone and a credit card, and that's about it. But they're works of art, and they're auctioned off twice a year in a very crowded room in New York City.
And what is the appeal for the women? I think it's probably mostly women, a few men thrown in there, about these particular bags. I mean, why not just spend the money on something new, particularly since handbags go out of style so quickly?
Well, you know, actually, some of these handbags don't go out of style. We're talking Birkins and Kellys from Hermes and some of the vintage bag styles that have come around again and again. I think there's two things going on here. One is that these are cheaper than you can buy in the store. So some women can use this as an entry-level way to get into a Birkin that she couldn't afford if she had to go in and buy it at Barney's, or not at Barney's, but at Hermes. The other thing is that there are collectors out there. I might call them collectors. You might call them collectors. Some women have 40 bags and don't consider themselves a collector, I'm told.
Wow,
but these are women
hoarders
who want to buy many, many bags, and they're often looking for bags that were very rare. They're collecting them like they would anything else that's sort of beautiful and covetable.
What's the highest price recorded for a used handbag at this auction?
$202,000. It was a diamond-studded Hermes bag in 2011.
You can buy a house.
A lot of money.
You can buy a house, or you can buy an Hermes bag. All right. How intense, or small house? How intense is the bidding scene there? I mean, is it like other auctions where they bring along expert handbag raters to sort of whisper in their ear?
You know, there is an expert there. His name is Matt Rubinger. He's 25 years old, and he's already been doing this for 7 years. He started out as a private handbag broker. That's a whole nother story. But mostly these are women who are deciding what they want to buy on their own. They're online from far away, about 2/3 from the United States. So that's a lot of women that are actually, and a few men that are dialing in either online or by telephone from far away. It works exactly like the European painting auctions at Sotheby's. It's the same deal. You've got an auctioneer with a gavel. You've got people wandering around the room looking at different lots, and you've got people dialing and calling in to make the bids. It's very competitive. I spoke with one woman who is still gnashing at her teeth over missing a yellow crocodile Chanel bag last season. She was it was in December during Art Basel, and she was at a crowded, noisy party and couldn't hear the auction going on and missed the bag she wanted.
That will haunt her to the grave. Christina Binkley, thanks so much for being with us. More on her column on style.